First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball one. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, Renato Nunez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here's another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Anthony Santander is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and he pops him up. Stanton coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Chris Davis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Inside looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-1 pitch.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Gary
Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. A base hit in his first trip. The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Orioles.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 31.
First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1 strike now from Cole. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch. Strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Iglesias.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Iglesias 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0.
Hey.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. New inning set to get underway, so here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball out to deep right field. Mancini moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias. No hits to this point. And now a pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ramon Urias has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Popped high in the air. LeMahieu camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Cole Setz coming at him with the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. But this will land untouched. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. The throw is wild and it gets away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Mancini is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 offering. The bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Last half of the 7th here. Ready once again, Pedro Severino. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. they've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Chris Davis. Has a look, now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hanser Alberto.
In now, Hanser Alberto. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Cole sets. Here's the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees 1. Sean Armstrong enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini moving back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder to plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career, Judge is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen out.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Dylan Tate answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. DJ LeMahieu will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. Popped up. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ben Heller is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. At the plate, Ramon Urias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Right to him. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action, pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Digging in, Anthony Santander. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And a leap, but it's fired right over his head. The set and the 2-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gardner's after it. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here 3-2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Center field. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for Michael Givens. Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Gleyber Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Set to deliver the 0-1. And right into the shift. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now back.
So striding in, Gio Urshela. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Orioles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dylan Tate claims the win out of the pen, his first. Michael Givens hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits. They committed 6 errors in the ball game. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's Cup. Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For San Francisco, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yastrzemski.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Swung on, missed, 2-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
1 out, nobody on. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Working on striking out the side in the first. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes into the second deck and gone.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting 4.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez is after it. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Longoria is off at first with 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning is over. 1 for the... And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Digging in, Torres. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Cueto into his motion, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Slater. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball. Just a tick behind for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
And a throw over to third. And a dive, but he's back in. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he lines it out to center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So a runner at first with one out now. And that brings up Buster Posey. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. In there, 1-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer. 2
balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. The 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders. On the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Belt. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. In there for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Runner back standing. 2 out with the man at first. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in, Luke Voigt, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Down and away, ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Oh, fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Gardner is right there, one down.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. And he takes ball one. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 35.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down. At the plate, Mike Tauchman, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Tauchman sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Next for New York, Gio Urshela. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Urshela takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Frazier runs. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Next to bat for the Giants, Mauricio Dubon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. 1 strike now from Cole. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Steven Duggar.
To the plate now, Steven Duggar. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. And
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giant. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0-1 the count. 1 strike now from Cole.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Evan Longoria stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. 2 men on, 2 out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. No balls and 1 strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Fair to say. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they'll make sure this stays foul down the line, and that becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To Crawford for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about? That's foul, and he'll head back to the bench, a strikeout victim for the second. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants.
Slater.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
No, that's down.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mauricio Dubon goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Duggar.
Digging in once again, Steven Duggar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Count
4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he will make it up to third base. As that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The catcher, number 28.
First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Oh and 2, the count's of Posey. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now to the plate, Clint Frazier. Here comes the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit hard but foul. The 0-2 once more. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1.
Inside ball.
1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put in. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Low roller, and he barehands it. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. Struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat.
Matty, I don't understand that move at all. This is a guy that can drop some bombs, has some damage in his bat, big-time pop. I certainly don't want to see, and I don't think any of the paying fans want to see this guy bunt in that situation right there.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voit. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 2 out here and a runner at second. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side. Ready to begin the 8th. So in now for San Francisco, Austin Slater. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Mauricio Dubon stands in as he looks at ball one here. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in now, Steven Duggar. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hit sharply on the ground. And he will bypass the double play possibility and take only the out at first.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And Longoria is going to make sure this one stays foul. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Here's Buster Posey now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner on the move. He's there and records the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Evan Longoria. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it. Stepping up to the plate, Clint Frazier. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Stepping in, Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at it.
And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Crawford fields it cleanly. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
6-2 the final total today. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Johnny Cueto pitches well enough to get the W. Garrett Cole racked up 15 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Giants, 6 runs.
in is Curtis Granderson.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Curtis.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Naquin's under it.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's back into second here safely. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one. As he first delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is striding into the box. Curtis Granderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And rarely do you see a player from the stretch. And this pitch just about saws him off, as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado is there, 2 gone. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind?
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch on the way. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Hernandez takes charge out there, and he stays.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.